It's pretty late at night, so once again, I don't know if we're going to get anyone to tune into the live feed, but I did want to get another update out there. So I was hoping that maybe with everybody quarantined in, perhaps we'd get a few people that would be able to join even though it's late at night. I do apologize for the shakiness of the camera, and as we continue with updates, I will try to improve our Resi operations. But for now, we're doing everything on the fly and from the heart. So we're going to go ahead and get started and hope that more people tune in. I see I got one viewer, Bonjour, miigwech, for tuning in so late during our pre-apocalyptic experiences. So my name is Butterfly. I am Nimi Makuntz, but most people call me Butterfly. And I am one of the Protect the Sacred Water Walkers. And I am an Anishinaabe Ojibwe Ikwe. So we are, as we discussed before, the Protect the Sacred Water Walk has been put on lockdown, and we are unable to continue the walk at this time with the illness that has fallen over the land and the people. And that's kind of what I tuned in to talk about. I really didn't know what to talk about or even consider doing a live feed because the walk has been put to a halt. But by popular demand, everyone, not everyone, but many close people and supporters asked me please to do a live feed. So I didn't really plan much, and I don't really know where things are going for any of us. So what I did want to share tonight is what I can see feet on the ground from my perspective where I'm at. And I'm hoping others will participate and start to tell me what you're seeing in your environment around you. So I'm a Bad River tribal member from Wisconsin, and I recently relocated from Wisconsin to another Ojibwe reservation here in Minnesota. And for people who do know me, I spend a lot of time disconnected from society and off the grid and in the bush. I don't spend a lot of time paying attention to things like media or things like that. So I take long breaks from society and come back, and usually society's changed a little bit in my time away. I kind of joke around that I'm an Encino woman. But this time when I jumped back into society, it seemed like the day, like 24 hours later, society was just shutting down all around me, which is really, I've never experienced anything like this before. So from my perspective, what my experience has been is I'm being told that colleges originally closed for 2 weeks and have now closed indefinitely. Schools were planning on closing for 2 weeks but are preparing for indefinitely. I hear that I've seen that everything around me is closed down. The casinos are closed. The clinic today, when we went to go get medication from the clinic, they don't let anyone in. They come outside, they put your medicine down, and it's pretty much take your drugs and go. You're not allowed into the clinic. So everything, the supplies are pretty much, the supplies are going fast. The next supply run into our area we're looking at like Friday, I think. By then, though, we are expecting to be under forced vaccination. So one of the things I'm experiencing over here on my perspective, or from my point of view, is that everything is shutting down. The roads are abandoned and empty. And even the casinos here are closed. And while I'm experiencing all of this, I'm in contact with people in other states who are reporting similar scenarios, telling me that they're mobilizing Department of Homeland Security, that the guard's been called. And then I'm reading articles and having people show me different parts of information that are supporting these things. So for me, y'all, I'm just stepping back into society, and I haven't been following this all along because it wasn't locking me down until now. And so one of the things that my nemesis showed me was this article explaining that that President Trump is to declare a national emergency on Friday afternoon. This is an article that I will copy and paste and put available in the link. You can also find it on my page. It's discussing how the Stafford Act is going to be used in addition with FEMA services. For those of us who are well versed on FEMA camps, that's a key word there. They're going to enact FEMA services. So FEMA will be involved. So one of the other things is during the act of invoking something like the Stafford Act, I just want to point out to everybody while you're thinking about what you need to do for yourselves and your families. Under the powers delegated by such statutes, the presidents may seize property, organize and control the means of production, seize commodities, assign military forces abroad, institute martial law, seize and control all transportation and communication, regulate the operation of private enterprise, restrict travel, and in a variety of ways, control the lives of the citizens of the United States. So I don't know what you're seeing in your area. I'm really curious. Like that's why I jumped on and did such a late night feed, y'all. I'm not trying to add to the fear mongering or anything. Like what I'm seeing is legit. Everything, even if we take the virus out of this equation at this point, what I'm seeing is society shut down and prepare for martial law and complete lockdown all around me. I expect to be stuck I expect everyone will be stuck exactly where they lay within the next 48 hours because we are going to be forced to shelter in place by law, by force. And I don't know how they're going to enforce that without severe force. So like I said, I'm real curious. I see some comments going out here. I'm so sorry. I'm really new at the technology thing, y'all. So I don't really have a good touch for this. I see Chelsea. Oh, my homie in Michigan, Chelsea Miigwech, sister. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kathy Miigwech for tuning in. Patricia, big time supporter for the walk. I'm so thankful to see you. And Sue Miigwech, and welcome for tuning in. Also, David, you have been a huge support for the walk for such a long time. Mad respect for tuning in so late for us. Yeah, the world is crazy right now, Chelsea. Babette, oh my goodness, Babette, Namaste. I'm honored. Chimi Gwage for taking time for me. I hope you're safe in California. I love y'all. Me and Irene, we miss and love you, Babette. We love you. Joe and David, Randall, Chris, Chelsea, everyone, Miigwech, Cynthia. I am so thankful. Here in Michigan, children are off of school until the April 6th or later, and everything's going crazy is one of the comments we've got from one of our hardcore supporters who met me when I was when I had to decide to take the bridge and face imminent arrest in Mackinac City. I met this wonderful lady who told me a beautiful story about, I believe, her niece. And this is when we were about to take the Mackinac Bridge and we were being stopped. And this is when I had to decide if I wanted to take those forward steps for Native American freedom of religion and the right to pass in our ceded territories. And I met this wonderful woman who showed me a video of her niece who had a bluebird on the back of her shawl as she danced at a powwow. And this little girl has a very special reason why she's called Bluebird. Oddly enough, I don't know if I ever got to tell you, Chelsea, while you're tuned in, when I got arrested, I spent 4 days in jail and a woman came to see me. And I knew it was very important that I had met you, Chelsea, because this woman that came to meet me, her name was Holly Bird. And she was the attorney that helped me and the other water protectors. She helped us gain our freedom and get the charges dismissed. And I knew it was going to be okay because she had a giant bluebird beaded that she wore around her neck. And so I just wanted to share that story with you now that you tuned in and I finally got an opportunity. I love you bunches. And so yeah, I hear other places are crazy. I also saw on the news today, my nemesis trying to get me up to date on what's going on around us. I saw that San Francisco and the surrounding areas are now on a forced shelter in place. I happen to know personally people that have suffered in that area. The San Francisco area is very, very populated with homeless people. I can't even imagine how they're enforcing such forced quarantines at this point. So so yeah, y'all, like I've never seen anything like this in my life. I want to talk to you, please leave me comments, post on here. Let me know what you're seeing in California. Let me know what you're seeing in Michigan, Arizona. I know people are watching me, worldwide. I know you're watching me nationally. Tell me what's going on in your area. What are you seeing? Because here we're pretty sure we're in the last 48 hours before martial law and forced quarantine. Um, so with that, y'all, I really appreciate all the love and support that the world has given me. The people are just absolutely beautiful. I'm humbled to be able to sit and talk to you about these times now. And Chimigwech, I hope you keep tuning in as long as communications are up. Miigwech, Gigawaba Minawa, much love and respect for the people and the water and all that lives and grows. Stay safe and free, y'all.